everyone, and welcome to today's episode of our mini workshops. This is day 12, and we are looking at concrete poetry. To me, concrete poetry is a lot like Zentangle art. So that's what's on the screen right here, this heart filled in with little lines and shapes and designs. And concrete poetry is really cool. It is a poem that quite literally takes the shape and sometimes the colors of the subject matter. For example, we have this poem titled The Nature, and it takes the shape of a tree. There's another one that is Deforestation, and it takes the shape of an axe. One of my favorite concrete poems is, of course, about coffee, and this one has won quite a few poetry competitions. So it's just talking about how coffee keeps its shape, keeps its textures, and keeps the heat when it's in certain types of mugs. And of course, it is a steaming cup of coffee mug. This one is about foxes in nature, and it is this peacefully sleeping fox. Very cool, very fun. I also love this heart one, and I can actually read this one to you because sometimes when you create concrete poetry, things get written upside down or they get written backwards or in different ways to help convey the shape more than the message. Which is cool. That is totally a creative decision that you get to make all on your own. But this poem goes like this: Love is not a thing to understand. Love is not a thing to feel. Love is not a thing to give and receive. Love is a thing only to become and eternally be. And then this one is a really great example. This is a poem that is an apple. And for a good portion of the descriptions, it is quite literally apple, stem, yum, yum, delicious. And then you get descriptors like red, green, yellow, crunchy, juicy, and apple. So you have a lot of really cool freedom in creating one of these poems. You can tell us about the item, you can tell us a story, you can convey the shape to entice your audience for a harder conversation. And I really love pairing this with Zentangle just because we've all been working so hard lately on these poems, and it is really a nice change of pace to be able to doodle and try some new things and really just explore. This is one of my favorite Zentangles. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. But it uses so much of the negative space and then fills it in with flowers. It's so cool. And much like concrete poetry, there are many different ways to utilize what is available to you and to really make this your own or to pair it with those inner artist instincts that you may have. So I just wanted to share concrete poetry and Zentangle with you in case you also need a change of pace, and because I know yesterday's topic was a bit tough to swallow if you've never been exposed to a sestina, and I know tomorrow is going to be awesome no matter what we do. So I am glad that you were here with me. I am so glad that we get to hang out and keep writing and doing all the things. And as always, I'll see you again tomorrow for another of these mini National Poetry Writing Month workshops. Bye for now and happy writing.